This is NXT. This is their backyard. Let's see if they can defend it.
Not only that, Lash back home here in Atlanta, hoping for well, maybe a better result than what happened last night on Raw to your buddy Xavier Woods.
I'd rather not talk about Woods. He's been humiliated enough recently. It's completely unfair how the New Day have been treated.
Well, Jakara Jackson stepping up in the moment here and right now. It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive. Early feeling out process here between these two teams. And, you know, Corey, do you agree with the champions that the challengers have actually been putting in a lot of work lately, over the last 6 months or so?
Well, listen, when I was calling Friday Night SmackDown, I saw Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson challenge Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill at the time, and it were incredibly impressive. Cover here by Naomi.
Check out.
But they absolutely made the most of their opportunity. Yes, they came up short, but this is a different environment. You're dealing with Naomi. Maybe that's the missing ingredient. Maybe they can get the best of Naomi.
Another cover. Very interesting pinning predicament there for Jakara and Naomi. Taking down the challenger, floating over. Ooh, and a kick out. And, you know, Booker, we were there ringside to see the Metaphor beat the Unholy Union for this opportunity. They have been striving for greatness for some time.
Metaphor has been shining more than anything, Vic. In a matchup like this, like I say, home field advantage, home court, you go out there and you lay it all on the line, because this could be that one shot. And Corey talked about that invaluable experience that Metaphor has had. So it's going to be good.
Into the cover for Belair and a kick out. Bianca, a former winner of the Women's Royal Rumble match, back here tonight competing. And look at the power on display. Jakara sliding down, made the tag, and when we talk about power, get ready.
I like this.
Here we go.
You just feel the tension rising right now here inside center stage for Lash Legend and Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair, extremely unfamiliar with being overpowered by anyone. That's exactly what Lash Legend's looking to do here.
Bianca right now, showcasing power that we have come to find from the former women's champion. There's that athleticism, standing moonsault into the cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out by Lash.
And listen, I hope that Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson are approaching this matchup differently than their previous opportunities. I hope they realize that title matches don't grow on trees. They're not just handed out around here, especially as the competition continues to get bigger, better, faster, stronger.
Bianca charging right in and got caught. And Booker, Lash brings the size, she brings the power. And right now trying to overpower Bianca Belair, and look at these knees.
Yes, we've seen that supernatural power from Lash Legend before. She could get a cover right here. What's she waiting on?
Off that backbreaker. She knows she's got to do a little bit more here tonight. Maybe showcase. Athleticism. Are you kidding me? Moonsault by Lash, and another near fall in this matchup. Wow. We're usually talking about Jakara with the athleticism. Lash Legend, take another look.
This is what it's going to take. New wrinkles to your game, new dimension to what you do in the ring. Lash Legend just left all of our jaws on the floor.
And a little bit of a stalemate between these two.
That's that playbook I always talk about, adding more to the repertoire. Oh, yes.
Who's walking out of Atlanta with the WWE Women's Tag Team titles? Main event time here on NXT. The challengers, the Meta Girls, in control of this matchup, taking it to Bianca Naomi. The WWE Women's Tag Team titles are on the line. Lash looking to win the titles in her hometown of Atlanta. Bianca, Naomi trying to pick up a victory, build some momentum heading into this weekend, the Royal Rumble in Indianapolis. During the break, though, Corey, these two teams went back and forth, but this really the turning point.
Absolutely wicked snake eyes, and then Lash Legend would turn her attention to Bianca Belair on the outside. But as I was saying moments ago, I caution Lash Legend to spend too much time worrying about Bianca, who's not the legal opponent at the moment. You can't take your eyes off of someone as dangerous as Naomi.
Well, as this matchup continuing.
Ava, I need to speak to you. Get over here and speak to me right now. We need to have a word.
Blockbuster.
Yes, thanks.
Well, Cora Jade obviously not very happy with what she heard earlier from our general manager as it pertains to the NXT Women's Championship. But right now we got a championship matchup. It's on the line. It's the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. Naomi trying to reach out for Bianca. Jakara has made her way into the matchup. Two fresh superstars, but it's Bianca who's overpowering, who's running over, who is decleating Jakara Jackson.
She's fresh too right now, fresh as a daisy. And right now, Bianca Belair is on the move.
And you talk about the tag team titles. Will we have NXT representing the women's tag team titles when we roll in to Cincinnati, Ohio, Tuesday, February the 25th, the final Tuesday of February. NXT will be live from the Andrew J. Brady Music Center, but playing some music here in Atlanta is Bianca Belair.
Right now, Bianca Belair's looking like she's ready to finish it, man.
And
we say
Bianca,
take it home.
So wise, already had her eyes in the back of her head, seeing Lash charging in, and now she's looking for a 2-on-1.
What we're seeing right now is big game, big match experience, period. Bianca Belair has the physical capability to do what she so pleases, but Bianca also has the experience. She's been to the biggest dances, and right now, she is overpowering Jakara. Wow!
Bianca feeding off the energy, hitting another moonsault. Picture perfect for the titles to retain. And Jakara left shoulder just getting off the mat. And we're now in that deep water, Booker. And these are the moments you've been talking about, metaphors been trying to get ready for. As you see the power from Bianca overpowering Jakara. But right now, what's the mindset? Has to be of the challengers, and Jakara just got rocked. Into the cover goes Naomi, and Lash hold things up.
You know how they said everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the mouth. I think that's what this is happening right now. Bianca Belair just letting it all hang out. Supernatural strength. Here we go.
Lash trying to hold on, was able to counter for a moment. Again, referee here looking around, everyone in the ring feel bad for the official, and what a forearm. And now Jakara. Lash calling the play. Jakara executing it perfectly.
Is Jackson taking it high risk.
Bianca's been wiped out. Oh, and a big kick from Naomi, who just wiped out Lash. And
Naomi
Jakara right now.
across the top rope.
Jakara charging right back in. Taking out Naomi. She's a legal superstar for her team. Tag, Lash Legends now legal. Trying to look around, I don't know, Bianca's still down. The Meta Girls right now.
So close.
Closing in.
So close, Vic.
On becoming the
Could this be
brand new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
They're gonna do it.
Lash is legal.
Do it.
Oh! Bianca just saved the titles for her team.
Unbelievable. Credit to Belair for understanding the situation and being able to bail her partner out at the last millisecond. Spear by Bianca.
This is our main event. The WWE Women's Tag Team titles on the line. Lash is hoisting up Bianca Belair. Belair's been wiped out. Lash is legal for her team, as is Naomi. Those are the two legal superstars in this matchup. If you're trying to keep track at home, because this I think that was countered. X Factor from Naomi. All four women down.
I think you're right, Vic. I think Naomi was able to shift her weight at the last possible second to mitigate her own landing. That doesn't mean it was comfortable.
It certainly was not, but this allowed Bianca to get back to her feet, trying to make a tag. Lash trying to not allow that to happen, trying to overpower Naomi. Well, that's one way to certainly wipe out Bianca for a moment. And Naomi picking up steam, got caught with a pump kick. Titles are on the line. And once again, the Meta Girls are in control.
I'm talking about they're looking good. Goes back to the schedule of the champions, man. Maybe too much work, too much time in the ring. But right now, in a lot of trouble.
Naomi's been in these deep waters before. Had it scouted. Lash all the way to the outside. Little assist from Bianca. And Lash.
Smart move, trying to take out the powerhouse of the team.
But remember, it's Jakara Jackson who is legal. Jakara right now going from behind, shoulders down. That was close. Counter, kick out, tag.
I don't know if I like that.
I don't know either.
Jakara just got caught. We can talk about the officials later. Look at Bianca, look at Naomi. Champions in control. Dropping Jakara.
Come on.
Bianca into the cover to retain the gold.